Does a recession mean a housing crash? Let's go back historically. What about today? Does anybody even know? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another week, another episode with your one and only Kenny Simpson. Yes, I'm standing up and I'm shooting this video this week because I'm tired of sitting down. And if you guys didn't know, I'm gonna let you know a little fun fact about me. As I meet some of you guys and you guys see me on camera and you don't realize that I'm 6'7". So I just met somebody, you couldn't believe how tall I was. But anyways, sorry for that fun fact. Let's jump into this week. By the way, happy 4th of July. If you're watching this video, it's probably after the 4th. Did you guys have a good 4th? Hope you didn't party too much. Hope you had a good time with friends, family, all that good stuff. Some of you guys might still be on vacation. So many people in Europe, because the dollar's weak, you guys are saving 20% over there, and we're actually getting 30% less international travelers because the dollar's so strong and they don't want to come here. So that is affecting, short-term rentals, hotels, and travel. So when more people come back here, the dollar comes down, we will see more international travel, which only helps our economy. But anyways, this week, let's jump into it. As always, what do we start with? Inventory. How are we looking? Let's go back to last week. Last week, inventory, 2557. Remember, this is all inventory for San Diego for the week over week. This isn't the whole month together. This is week over week. What's on the market today? So 2547 last week. There's 430 new and 480 pending. This week, we are moving on up. 2602 active listings, new 421, pending 462. Inventory, we just got nada. Nothing. It's not getting any better. It's just terrible out there. We've all heard the stories. It's locked. It's frozen. It's like Bitcoin. You can't get it out of there. You can't get it out of the computer. You forgot your password. Like, we just cannot get the inventory. But, not everything's helping us out because, for example, the California Dreams program, it's back. I don't even like this program. Why? Because people that shouldn't even get the program are getting it. Like, there's people that are taking advantage of this program that have the money down. You already have the money. Why are we giving money down to somebody that already has the money? Sorry if that's you. You don't deserve it. That's the problem here. We should have stricter guidelines and stuff. Why are we giving money to somebody that doesn't need it? It's frustrating. Anyways, California Dreams is back. They got $200 million. It's going to go fast. I don't know when it's going to be over, when it's going to run out. My guess is it's already run out by the time you've seen this video because there's already people lined up waiting for it. But this is not helping because, number one, there's no inventory. Number two, you're incentivizing buyers to go out and buy now. Last time to incentivize buyers was in 2009-10 when Obama did it, which made sense. There's way too much housing, not enough buyers. We got to get people off the sideline. We got to encourage them. So let's give them free money. Let's get them out there and buy. What a great time to buy, by the way, if you bought this. Hopefully you bought like 5 homes because you crushed it, especially by now. But so this program, even though I know it's great and it's all this, it's really not great because I don't feel like the money's going to the right people. I feel like it's really hard to get in there. It's such a waste of time because so many people are not going to get it. And on top of that, there's no inventory. So your buyer that's going for this program is also competing with, people that have 10%, 20%, 30%, all cash, FHA, VA, all that. These people have no money now. So I'm just letting you know, it's tough. What if the property doesn't appraise? This is why people are scared. If you're going to write an offer, it's going to go over asking on the entry-level homes here in California, the first-time home buyer homes, most of those have 10, 15, 20 offers. They're getting over asked. It doesn't make sense, but enough about that. But the one thing I will tell you is even though rates are high, buyers are still buying because I went live today on Instagram and I was talking about the 2 buyers out there. The first buyer is the buyer what? The buyer that understands that I'm gonna buy today because rates will come down on a refi. They also understand that inventory is locked up because 40% of the real estate is, let's just round up, 37%, 40% is owned free and clear. The 60% that's financed, 95% of it has a 5% or less, 75% it has a 4% or less, like 50 something percent has a 3% or less, 25% in the 2s. I mean, this stuff is locked up. And even if you're going to move from your 2.5% rate to somewhere else, you are trying to keep that property to rent it out because in California, let's take San Diego, you've got that property, your payment all in is, I'm gonna just pick a number, $3,500. You realize you can rent your house out for $5,500, $6,000. Do the math, people. That's $2,000, $3,000 a month. So you're gonna go buy another house where the payment's higher than this. You're like, wait a minute, why don't I just keep this house? I'm locked in on a good rate. This person's gonna pay the mortgage. They're gonna pay it down. I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna basically buy a new house with a higher rate, which eventually I'll refi. But if I need the extra cash, I can take the cash flow for here or buy it here. Or if I'm really, really smart, I can do two different things. I can take the cash flow, pay down my mortgage and knock this thing out in 15 years, or stack the cash to go buy another investment property in 2, 3, 4 years with that money. Because if you're making $2,000, $3,000 a month, that's $24,000, $36,000 a year times 4, $120. That's money down for investment property, just a little math. So that's the problem. We're having accidental real estate investors. Those people are frozen on their inventory. And if your grandma or your parents or somebody die and you inherit a house, most people are like, why don't I keep it? Especially if they got a low fixed rate or free and clear. I'll move into it. I'll refi cash out. I'll go ahead and keep it in cash flow because I'll take the cash flow. So this is what's going on, folks, is that a lot of properties are free and clear. The inventory is tied up and you cannot build your way out of it. Not here in California, not here in San Diego. We just don't have the land. We can't do it. So I don't know what we're going to do, but incentivizing more buyers right now in California, it sounds great, but it's the wrong timing in my opinion. So if you locked in on a low rate, this is the question. Kenny, I've got a house now. I've got a condo now, okay? Let's just take the first time home buyer. I bought that entry level condo 5 years ago for $550,000. It's worth $800,000 now. Just picking numbers, guys. I locked in on a 30-year fix at 2.75. My payment's nothing. I'm living the vida loca. I'm chilling. Life is good. I can travel on vacation. I'm saving money. I mean, it's great. I'm putting money away for savings and college and all this stuff, right? You're in a great position. But you know what, Kenny? We've had the second kid. It's getting a little crammed. But look, I got this cheap payment. I got that equity. I don't want to give up this. I can also go rent this thing out and make $2,000 a month. What do I do? Because I feel trapped. Okay. But then they're like, I just want to go buy $1 million home or one too. And the cool thing is maybe they got 10% down. Maybe they got no money down. So let's just talk about a couple scenarios. Let's say you're the person that has 10% down. Cool. Then go buy that house. Put the money down, refi when it goes low. You're going to keep that. Let's say you have zero money, you're cash poor, right? And you basically, it's like go pull a line of credit, get a little bit out, put the money down, boom. So you have options. You don't have to sell. So selling for a lot of people is like, well, why would I sell? They could sell it and dump the money down and have a cheaper payment, but they're also like, I've got an asset that's increasing in value. Rents are going to go up over time, right? I got a fixed payment and basically my payment's locked in. I got to keep this. This is my retirement. This is a college fund. This is for my kids' future, whatever. They can live there. So people are thinking different. Our generation, they go on Instagram, they go on Google, they go on YouTube, they go on podcasts, they go on blogs, they're reading all stuff like they want to be a real estate investor. They want to build wealth. This is how you do it, guys. So they might not sell. So that equation's not helping inventory, right? So last but not least, I mentioned, does a recession always result in a housing crash? The answer is no, it doesn't. So not every recession meant everything dialed. If you're on my email, you got the email from Monday. There's all the charts and graphs. I explain it, so it's in there. If not, you should definitely hit me up. Get on my email because you're getting this if you're on my email. If somebody forwards you, get on my email because you want to read this data, but it's not. But let's talk about this particular recession that we might have. Let's say we have a recession, however bad it is. We already know a couple things are going to happen in a recession. Number one is inflation is going to come down. People are going to lose jobs. The consumer is going to pull back. So that's going to happen, right? That tightening. Number two, as soon as that stuff started happening, the stock market start correcting, you are going to see the Fed start pivoting from not raising to holding to now pulling back. And then you're going to see basically mortgage rates go down. If mortgage rates go down, that means more buyers are going to come off the sideline. Just naturally. Yes, even if, guys, yes, if there's a recession, even if millions of people lose their jobs, millions of people losing their jobs is not everybody losing their jobs. So people will still buy a house. The problem is if inventory remains low, because when I'm talking rates coming down, I'm talking 6s to 5. 5% is not 4, 3, or 2, where a lot of people are locked in. It's 5. So it's kind of getting more motivated. Some people to sell. We're going to be locked in, not enough inventory, way too many buyers. There's going to be a problem. So that's what I see happening is with this recession is yes, there could be some turmoil and this and that. People lose their homes and foreclosures and short sales and all that. That's already happening. People lose their jobs, all that stuff. I get it. People lose businesses. I get it. But when it comes to housing, if we do not get inventory and rates come down, there will be millions of buyers off the sideline. They'll happily buy and we'll have an inventory problem and values will go back up. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next week, we will keep watching it. There's some data coming out this week. We'll know more of what's going on. Rates are just stuck. Not much going on there. Not getting the movement. But I hope you guys have a healthy, safe 4th of July after you read this. And hey, San Diego, it's summertime. Get out there and enjoy it. Talk to you guys next week. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing. Have a great day.